Flores, a former event champ, Joel Parkinson, former world champ, all looking for that top spot to go straight into round 3.
Yeah, absolutely. Jeremy Flores, obviously one of the best when it comes to the backside tube riding. Joel Parkinson, his best result here, making it to the finals alongside a good friend and, well, rival Mick Fanning.
We hear a beautiful sound from the tower, meaning the first heat is on quickly into the opening ride of the contest with Brazil's Jadson Andre. Jaddy, big hook out the back, top turn off the lip, another big snap into the finish over dry reef.
Oh.
And he'll get the completion before running out of water. Calling this venue his favorite on tour. How'd you like the first move, Pods?
Yeah,
the
well,
opening ride of the contest.
He opens up well. I mean, a couple of nice turns here to kick things off. You can see the urgency that Jadson has. I mean, he's going to catch a lot of waves. He's not going to wait too long. There's no real reason to wait, but that finishing maneuver there, very critical over shallow reef.
He's hoping that he can match his last year result, his personal best making round 5. Joel Parkinson opening ride of the morning. Throwing down some backside hooks, and he's out of there. Know what you're looking for when you're paddling out. Do you hunt down barrels or you go for turns? Flores stalling on the backhand. He'll get sent over the falls. Quickly reminded of what Flores has done out here, and this backhand technique is incredible, Pots.
Yeah, one of the best. I mean, you can see here that board well and truly on the rail, just wiping off a little bit too much speed. And then Joel Parkinson's first wave as well. A couple of beautiful turns on the backhand. Gets it nice and under the lip right there. Almost loses it, but then manages to come around the section. So Parker off to a good start.
Sliding into this little nugget right now. Little highline tube. Going to come into another section, double barrel, and comes out of the top of that. So, you know, there's definitely a game plan of sitting under his competitors right now, finding those little waves that are doubling up.
As we see what Jeremy did here, Potts, what do you think?
Yeah, well, he's got that technique that we talked about, one of the best backhand tube riders that we've got on tour at the moment. Finding his way through that one. I think a missed opportunity on wave number 1, but you know, you talk about finding those little inside west bowls. Strider was saying there's 2 different swells. You've got more of wave of the set. Here he goes again.
Jeremy Flores, a former event champ. Couple of top turns to back of the barrel on his last wave into the West Bowl section. Doesn't really give him much before he runs out of water. So a tight changed the whole world title race. During the break, Parko got another wave, Pots.
Yeah, Joel just sticking to maneuvers, a couple of turns, not really much. Looking to couple up that 4.93 with have some fun.
Having a look now, Jadson Andre hunting the barrel nice and deep. It's a messy section. That would be very challenging to find an exit. As we now watch this one, Joel Parkinson having a look. Clean top turn, always has the flow. Backside carve. Wants this thing to open up. He's got another section. Little down carve hack for the former world champ to get out of there. More waves on the way. Flores pulled.
Jeremy's best wave of 4.67. So everyone's in that ballpark. So one good wave can really change it up. I think this is going to better Joel's situation. Nice smooth surfing from him. It's a tricky wave. You can see that lump that's coming across the wave, and that's due to the wind, the strong wind we had last night. That's going to clean up as this one swell starts to sort of dominate the lineup. Jeremy making it quite clear, looking for the tube ride. He's trying to better a 2.83. I think he's going to do that.
His first event on his home court in Brazil. During that recap, Jadson got a wave, Butts.
Yeah, looking, you know, with that south swell, you're going to get these little runners.
We'll probably see Nat Young preparing for more events this year as we see a fired up Jadson Andre. A couple of big moves on a small wave. He'll sit down on the reef and hope that he gets the lead now.
Let's hope he didn't sit down on the reef. Pin cushion.
More waves on the way. Stalling for the pit. A small one. But Flores loves getting barreled out here, no matter what the size. To commit to a full year on tour, and now that the halfway mark, looking at Jadson's wave, how close did he come here?
Well, I thought it was maybe a little bit closer than the 3.47, but that was a well-surfed wave.
Parko is able to hang on to a 4.93, 5.01 for a total to move into round 3. Round 1 continues here at the Billabong Pro Tahiti. Coming up next, former world champ Adriano de Souza takes on B. Durbridge and Nat Young. We'll be right back.